Oh, I forgot to take off the
You're going to start practicing long balls, get touches, get long balls, feel. Porque ese es uno de los médicos, pero cuando vamos a igual, pues, ya saben, porque ese es 2019, segundo, tienes.
Solo eso hago yo allá en esta liga del país. Es un lugar o camino en la
Todos quieren ser relacionados allá por la zona de Los Ángeles.
que diga
Algo MLS Ángeles. Okay.
All right, folks. Well, we are coming to you live from the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex for UPSL Soccer presented by Futboleando. We are in a standstill, however, waiting for our last official to arrive to get this game underway. Teams are ready to go. It's San Fernando Valley FC as it take on Rose City. And like I said, we're in a standstill for now as we're waiting for the officials to arrive.
Yes. Maybe like
And as we wait for this game to get going, folks, let's go ahead and take a look at the standings for the UPSL SoCal North. And currently, the LA Soul Athletics are in first place, undefeated, 5-0, followed by your San Fernando Valley FC with a 4-0-1 record. Unfortunately, last week's loss did affect the team here in the standings as they fall to second place, followed by third by Long Beach FC. Ocelot Academies in fourth. We want to go ahead and take a look at the team we're facing today. Rose City is in 12th place, and that's out of 14. So that is the current standings here for the UPSL South. You see Rose City there at 0-2 and 3. And very up the top there, San Fernando Valley with LA Soul Athletics 4-1. They are undefeated at home at 2-0. So we'll see how things roll out as the fourth official is on his way here.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome and all the stuff.
Yeah, you guys get ready. We're ready.
So we're just about ready to go ahead and get things going here for you folks. As the protocols, the official walkout set to get going, the national anthems as well will step aside for that to get going and come right back as soon as the protocols conclude. You're watching UPSL Soccer via Futboleando, the home of your San Fernando Valley FC. All right, as we are just set to get things going here, folks, the Rose City FC and San Fernando Valley FC, the home of your San Fernando Valley FC. This is Futboleando. Thank you so much for joining us today. Alongside Francisco Barboza, my name is Jose Duran, your play-by-play broadcasters for this afternoon. A slight delay on the start of the game, but we are here live nonetheless, folks, from the Sepulveda Sports Sports Complex, the beautiful home of San Fernando Valley FC. And like we mentioned earlier today, the home team suffering their first loss of the season last week, looking to go ahead and shake things up, facing on the 12th team on the roster. I'll go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups for your San Fernando Valley FC, as goalkeeper Vaughn is leading the things back in the goal post. Rich Benet number 4, Eric number 15, Irvin Rivas number 2, Juf Exilis entering at number 6, Beto Rodriguez number 18, Freddy Romero number 14, Gabriel Mier number 19, Cristo with number 10, Junior Cozy number 11, and Zurich as number 7. So that is your starting lineup for your San Fernando Valley FC, as we are just about ready to get things rolling here from the Sepulveda Sports Complex, and we are officially underway. The referee blows his whistle to get us started here, and you see Rose City attacking from left to right, all in green. Your San Fernando Valley FC attacking from right to left with white and black shorts and white socks, and quickly stolen away very well, nicely there by Gabriel Mier. Keeps up the opportunity. Zurich opens it up. Mier crosses it, deflected and cleared out of danger by Rose City. But very well on top. First 30 seconds of this one, and it's San Fernando putting out the pressure. I'd like to thank you so much for joining us here, folks. As you're watching UPSL Soccer live via our multi-streaming platforms. Eric, open things up here with Juve. Here comes Cosi once again. One touch back to Junior. Very beautifully done back pass by Cristo. Now we're going to have the first corner kick of the game. So far, San Fernando putting up the pressure. Corner kick here. Looks like it's going to be Zurich. Going to go ahead and take care of this one. Cozy up, keeping up on the back pole. See if anybody catches up. As it goes to the first pole, deflected, still loose there. It's going to be another corner kick, the second one of the game. So after a delay here, we are officially underway. San Fernando Valley putting up the pressure here, looking to go ahead and shake off that defeat from last week. On a beautiful day across Southern California and Pacifica here in the San Fernando Valley. High of 75 and a cool breeze breezing through the basin. Ready to go once again. Corner kick here. You see the breeze going from right to left. Sturk gonna go ahead and crosses it through. Deflected, still loose there. And it's in the back of the net. Goal! Score by San Fernando Valley FC. It was a scramble in the mix of it. Not sure exactly who ended up putting it into the back of the net, but it's 1-0 in favor of San Fernando. Ugly, but it got the job done.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how they come in as long as they get in. And super early goal. Let's see how this changes the game that Rose City had planned. It started very slow. They're up 1-0 now. Let's see what happens now. Usually those early goals tend to change the coach's tactics. And let's see how that changes the game here. Or we see Rose City going quickly to try and counteract.
Yeah, they seem to have woken up after that goal. Not the prettiest of goals, but the thing that matters the most is that it's 1-0 now. And here they come once again. Irvin Rivas attacking from the right side, excuse me. Zurich back to Irvin. Picks his heads up, decides to go in the middle with Freddy Romero. Romero turns around, still going, picks his options, decides to go ahead and go all the way side to Junior. Here's Junior, has an opportunity. Cozy goes inside, decides to go ahead and cut to his inside, goes right back to his right foot, cuts it, gets stuck behind him. Decides to go further back here and goes once again back to Cristo. Back to Junior, inside now, crosses it through, and the goalkeeper able to go ahead and get it deflected right off of Junior for a full kick. But a great opportunity here as San Fernando looking to go ahead and get Junior Cozy involved.
Junior Cozy, one of our favorite players since last season. He's just explosive. Those quick changes in pace always leave the defenders just unable to get him. And he's a guy that likes to go up wide, then cut in, and it always works for him. He's so explosive. He's so good with the ball in his feet. And he's already beginning to attack the Rose City defense. So he's going to be, like always, the guy to watch, the guy who makes the difference in this team, offensively speaking, at least.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting to see Rose City leaving them so wide open as well, too. But that's to the benefit of San Fernando. As soon as they see an opportunity to send them through, just like Freddie did, they'll make them run. But so far, 1-0 in favor of the home team. And San Fernando, now 5 minutes into this one, still aren't able to go ahead and figure things out.
Start sliding, Julian. Start sliding.
Bond Ball given away here by Rivas. And stolen well, very well, nicely by Beto Rodriguez. Back to Rivas, back to Rodriguez. And the ball goes back to the captain, Rich Manayan. Juf opens it. Tries to find Gabriel Mier. Ball stays behind them. And here they come once again. Wall City for the counterattack, though. And cleared away very nicely by Rich Manayan. So it seems like the goal has definitely woken up something from the Rose City side. Another team mounting the pressure. Well, out of bounds, however, and it's going to be a throw in for San Fernando. Ball stays in bounds. Freddie. Great move here. He has Junior if he wants, and the ball is behind him, but the referee calls a foul first as Cristo Deras goes down. Still early in this one, but San Fernando already on top. As we see, Freddie Romero opens things up here with Rivas, who finds Zurich. See if he goes back to Romero. Decides to go ahead and swing it all the way through to Cozy. Brings it down. However, gives it right to the Rose City player. Not a good reception by Cozy.
Rose City looks like a team that trying so much, at least these couple minutes. Looks like they're trying to keep the ball in possession just like San Fernando likes to play from behind. They're trying to do something similar. They did were sleeping in the first few minutes. Now they seem to wake up. And now you can see it's going to be a game that's going to be fought a lot in the middle. That's if Rose City doesn't get desperate and begins to um, to cut the line and try to go quickly on the attack. But we see them trying to hold position of the ball.
And as soon as they try to go ahead and cross that defensive line, we have Captain Rich Manayan waiting for them.
Yeah, the captain who, if we were praising Cozy at the start of this game, offensively, we have to praise him defensively. He's been solid at that. There's a reason why he's a captain. And he's been doing a great job defensively. He's one of the defensive players to watch.
Cross put through here and nothing coming out of it. Ball played short here with number 27, Earl City, overlapping run. See who cuts it, and very well done by San Fernando. Ball out of bounds, going to be thrown in. So throw in here for Rose City.
San Fernando was complaining about the call in the last throw-in, but it looked like the official got it right. The ball did seem to leave the whole field.
Out of bounds, and Rose City with possession of it now. Ball's going to be crossed here, second post. Over number 27. And here comes Martinez for Rose City. Possession of it momentarily. Down he goes, and referee's going to blow a whistle for a free kick in favor of San Fernando.
Again, we're seeing these two teams that like to have the ball. They like to have possession, going at it. Rose City right now on the high, uh, trying to take the ball away from them. And San Fernando, as we know, they like to start the play from the back. The ball on their feet, they rarely jump the line. And we see the high press by Rose City, who also wants the ball. So it's a very, very good game we have going on. It started very slow, both teams kind of sleeping, but let's see if Rose City has what it takes.
They're pretty even matched up now since the goal. And now we see Junior Cozy on the opposite side. Now he goes in the middle here with Romero. And ball given away and recovered here by Rose City, but very well nicely there in the back by Eric. As he opens it up with Irvin. Here's Rivas. Back with Rich. Renan. In the middle with Cristo. And here's Rivas. Here comes San Fernando looking to go ahead and extend the lead. Junior gives it to Gabriel Mier. And now with Cozy back in the middle here with Rodriguez. Tries to send the through ball, long ball rather, for Cristo, and it goes back into the possession of Rose City. You're watching UPSL Soccer presented by Futboleando on the home of your San Fernando Valley FC. Beautiful Saturday afternoon for some soccer. And we have a long ball here, deflected. Still in possession of Rose City. Vaughn's off his line. Down goes the player, and the referee's going to go ahead and call a free kick, and it is inside the box. It's going to be a PK.
It's definitely a
Take a look at
foul.
the replay. Yeah, I mean,
Situation where it's gonna get called. It looked inside from this position.
there's body, and then there's that, right? So
Yeah, it's not a shoulder to shoulder. He kind of steps in front of him. The defender pushes him from the back, but it looks like it's going to be a
PK.
PK.
Interesting turn of events. Yellow card here, and I believe it's going to be given here to Eric, number 15 for San Fernando. So penalty kick here, opportunity for Rose City, lining up looking for the possible tie now. Referee blows his whistle. Vaughn in the background, eyeing down the forward shot. Take it! It hits the crossbar. It hits the crossbar and nothing coming out of it. You take a look at the replay there for you. And right off the crossbar. And a huge miss here for Rose City.
Yeah, he tried to hit it with all the power and not much location on that shot. And the shot goes up. The goalie had been defeated, but the post comes to save San Fernando, and that was a tie. That was a tie that Rose City was looking for, and now it's gone.
They say the post is the keeper's best friend, and they showed it there. Good pressure there put by Junior Cozy. Ball out of bounds. Actually, let's going to go ahead and get us restarted quickly as they can, and they go here with Gabriel Mier. Here's Gabby, still pushing forward. Decides to go ahead and go open things up with Junior Cozy. Defender all over him. It's going to be off of us, Rose City player, and we're going to have the third corner kick of the afternoon. They already scored off of one of these.
Yeah, and here comes the big guys to take advantage of the situation. You heard the coach for Rose City telling his player to hit it with conviction. I think he gave it conviction, but he didn't give it much direction. And that's the result of that shot. 4-1-0, like you said. Rose City had the tie, let it go, and as they say, a goal that you miss is a goal that you receive.
And here comes the corner kick, goes to the second post, and we'll have another one, fourth corner kick of the afternoon, all belonging to San Fernando Valley. And they have to go ahead and look of ways to extend the lead. Because just like that, a mistake in the back could have the 1-0 lead evaporate in a heartbeat. So one, two, three, four, five, six San Fernando Valley players in the box. Ball's going to be crossed into the second post. Junior Tozer left all alone. And it hits it over the crossbar. Take a look at the replay there for you. Cozy, in fact, left alone in the back line, and still nothing, 1-0 in favor of San Fernando Valley. Less than 34 to go, 29 to go.
I don't know if Cozy closed his eyes or wasn't expecting that ball, but it looked like for his talent, like an easy tap in. If something happens, I think he assumes the defender's getting to it. So by the time he reacts, it's too late and doesn't give it the connection he wants, and it goes off.
So Rick attacking now. Could go ahead and get the cross line. However, he's going to get a goal kick. Yeah, seems like he probably wasn't expecting to be that alone, right? And it comes right to you. And at that point, that just your eyes light up, right? You see it
Yeah.
wide open, and it goes over the crossbar. Regardless, it's still a 1-0 lead. Pressure put in mounted here by San Fernando. Ball's going to be up in the air, and Richmond ain't going to clear this one away. The captain, see if it goes out of bounds. It goes over Junior, and we're gonna have a throw in for Real City. Back heel pass doesn't go the way Rodas rather wanted it. And here comes Real City once again, faking it. Artero goes back. And now they give it away. Here comes San Fernando. Give it go. An opportunity for the Valley to get these going. Zurich attacking. Here comes the number 7. Going to go ahead and cut inside. See if he does. He does cut inside. Gets some option. Gets a space. Shot's going to be taken. It goes just wide, but does exactly what he had to do there.
Yeah, he goes on the out, cuts back in, positions himself, shoots, and it just barely scrapes the post. The goalie had been beaten. He had no reaction, and unlucky. And it's interesting to see the mental of Rose City players. They get scored on early on, almost like one of those maduretes that we like to call in Spanish. Then they miss a PK, and let's see how resistant their mentality is. If they can overcome that and focus on the game and not give up. But that tends to usually affect you in the mental aspect of it. Let's see if they can recover from two mistakes already.
Yeah, they fortunately for them, they just have a 1-0 scoreline against them that they could quickly manage to evaporate in a heartbeat. But taking a look at over to their bench, it looks rather light, if not no one. So they might just have the 11 that they're playing with on the field, and we'll see how long that lasts too, right? Mentally and now physically. Ball
Yeah,
off his line.
we had a similar thing happen in their last home game where the opposite team barely had enough players, and we saw that once the festival goals began, their attitude and their moral kind of went away. Let's see what happens in this game. These guys seem to be a little bit more eager to play,
Yeah.
but as the goals come, the weather's not as bad today, but still, takes a toll on you, especially when you don't see someone that could come from the bench and give you some relief. And it's just one of those things that you see a lot at this level. But hey, it's part of the game, and it affects both sides.
And last home game, right, that we were here, let's call it what it is. Santa Ana quit. They straight up quit against San Fernando Valley. They didn't want the goal differential to be ran up against them. So yeah, you're right. There's a completely different attitude with this uh, Rose City team, even with under the same circumstances, right? 11-11. And fortunate enough, they think to go ahead and show some grit, and they were just inches away from tying things up.
Yeah, and one of the things that San Fernando, it's one of the things that they have to take advantage when they play at home is the heat. it is a windy day, but still we're under a shed. They're out there running
Turf too.
on turf. So as time goes by, it's the biggest enemy for Rose City.
Oof.
They already missed one. Here they missed another one. So those things begin to play on your mental.
Close enough, but nothing to show for it for Rose City. And here comes Junior Cozy Speedy once again attacking, pushing against defenders, handing things off here to Cristo. He opens it up for Zurich, goes to his right, goes to his left, decides to go to his right again. That's going to be taken. It goes over the crossbar, but just like that, in a heartbeat, they could go ahead and be at you on the counterattack.
Again, when you have a player like Cozy who can take two, three, four players out the way and hand it over to the next player, things get a little bit easier. Right there, we see on the replay the shot choke goes off wide. But again, this is going to start to become an issue for Rose City as the stamina wears off, the initial adrenaline starts to wear off, especially when you're doing the work but you're getting nothing up top.
And now they're 22 minutes into the first half, and they've managed to stay up top physically, and we'll see if they're able to do it for the rest of the game. Junior Cozy, great turn against the Rose City players, still pushing forward as Junior. Has two players on him, has three players on him. See if he hands it off, goes to Gabby Mier. Excuse me, Beto Rodriguez. Rodriguez hands it off for Romero. And now Rich Ming, good stint and possession of San Fernando Valley. Opens it up to Irvin Rivas. Back to Romero. Has options and he has Juice if he wants him. It does. Excellent. Now opens it up with Junior Cozy. Here's number 11 for San Fernando, 1v1. Decides to go ahead and opens it up with Beto Rodriguez, and the ball's going to be recovered by Rose City. No foul, says the referee. Play on.
And we're seeing Rose City do something that they weren't doing in the first few minutes of the game, which was just jumping the lines. They're beginning to get desperate to get something up there, so they're losing their initial style of play, which was to start touching from the back. Now they're jumping the middle, and that's making it very easy for San Fernando to get the ball back.
See how long that midfield lasts as they do push numbers forward, but it's all San Fernando Valley now with possession. Junior Cozy still pushing forward, gets defended very well by Martinez. Now lands it off with Cristo, Richmond Hagen. Oh, almost gives the ball away and very well recovered there nicely by Eric. Now an opportunity for San Fernando, the one they were looking for. Beto Rodriguez hands it off now with Gabriel Mier. He goes to his right foot, has a defender all over him. Now hands this one off. He gives it off to Freddy Romero, who switches it off to Evan Ramirez. Great reception by Ramirez. Gives it off back to Cristo. Has a player on him. Now he has options. He swings it off with Irvin Rivas back to Cristo, gets the defender off of him. Now opens it up back to Rivas. Reception with his left, goes to his right, gets across and gets another deflection for the fifth corner kick of the night, or day rather, for San Fernando.
This is the probably like the fourth um, uh, option on attack for San Fernando since that missed penalty, and nothing from Rose City. So they definitely are suffering back there, and it seems like only a matter of time before San Fernando extends the lead.
Yeah, they have the numbers now on top for the corner kick. They got dangers in the previous one. And this one's deflected off of Junior Cozy once again. It's going to be a throw-in for Rose City. They went to that second post.
Yeah, it hits him in the back as he's trying to fight with the defender, and yeah, it's a ball for Rose City.
Ball cleared all the way. It's going to be a throw-in for the home side.
Watch in front of you on your left.
Chested down very well, nicely by Cozy. Now Beto Rodriguez has possession of it, getting his jersey tugged, still pushing. Back heel pass back to Junior. And stolen away very well, nicely by Rose City. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Pressure's being mounted there by San Fernando, but they're back defensively. And well organized now, Rose City.
Yeah, it seems like they're now finally getting back to what they were doing in the first half. That little bit of period of frustration, I think it's gone. And now they're resetting their game, which is more beneficial to them to play like this than to just be chasing the ball around.
Now they give this one right back to San Fernando. And here comes Junior. We'll see how long Martinez would last. He's getting challenged very every attack. It seems like by Junior. Ball's going to be pressed all the way back to Eric. Poked away and recovered by Freddie Romero. Opens it up for Irvin Rivas. He has number 6 on him from from Rose City. Back to Romero. Opens it up with Rodriguez. Has options. Decides to go ahead and opens it up with Juf Exulis. Cuts inside very well, nicely by Juf and gives his one away. Recovered by Gabriel Mier. Rodriguez. Back to Romero. In the middle here. Great turn here. Cristo opportunity for the second. And it goes just wide. But San Fernando is knocking once again.
How did he miss that? He did everything right except the last part. Maybe that little pull on the shirt put him off balance, but that seemed like it was going in.
Yeah, those are the goals that don't come back. And Freddie is definitely going to go ahead, or excuse me, Cristo is going to be wanting that one back, but he closes his foot a tad too much. And when that happens, that's when the ball doesn't get the effect that you want it to. Rose City now on the attack. Great move here and through ball. Keeper Vaughn off his line and able to go ahead and cut this one off.
First time we see Rose City up on this part of the field after almost 20 minutes of 27 minutes of play. They have maybe one shot on goal, which was that penalty they missed. Other than that, it's been all San Fernando, and here they come again.
They have a little more than 15 to go and see if they are able to do that exactly that and get that tie that they're looking for. Junior Cozy, great ball put by Rich Manayan. And it gets by Junior, and it's going to be a throw in for Rose City. Not quite sharp or as sharp as we've seen Junior in the past year today so far. There's number 19 for Rose City. Goes in the middle. Ball stolen away very well, nicely by Juve. Beto Rodriguez now able to go ahead and make that turn. Gives it up to Cristo. Has an option. Cuts inside. Goes to his left. Shot's going to be taken. Oh, it goes over the crossbar. Take a look at the replay there. But what a great shot by Cristo Deras. As he gets just enough space and swings it.
Swings it and it goes just over the crossbar, but again, another chance for San Fernando. Now they're the ones that I think are starting to get a little bit frustrated because they're getting to attacking positions and they're not putting the balls in. They should have been easily at least 3-0 by now and would have given them a little bit more calmness to control the game, to control the pace, and take advantage that Rose City has no subs.
Yeah, we'll see how long they last physically, but so far they're putting up the fight. They were just inches away from tying it up, and twice actually, right off that pole and a shot that or a crossbar that doesn't go their way. We're talking 1-1, possibly 2-1, but it's still 1-0 in favor of San Fernando Valley. Here comes Rose City with number 7 and Juve Excelis all over him. Back heel pass, looking to get to Gabriel Mier. Doesn't get it, however, is going to go back all the way back to the goalkeeper for Rose City. Great turn here. Has Martinez. Martinez receptions.
It's almost as if San Fernando has let them play at the bottom and give them some leeway. As here they try to again, skip over the midfield, and it didn't work out for them. But it looks like San Fernando is now letting them come out But the second they hit halfway, that's when the real pressure comes in for the San Fernando players.
Actually, for San Fernando, their players have been well on the ball, no errors or slight, if any. Zurich looking to keep this one inbounds. Defended very well by Rose City and able to go ahead and get some breathing room. They go up top. The captain, Rich Manayan, able to go ahead and get a clear off of it. Junior Cozy has possession of it because once again, still pushing forward. Decides to go ahead and give a pass off to Gabriel Mier and doesn't find Gabriel.
Yeah, Cozy was a little bit more center there, which is not normally where he sits. Little miscommunication, passes the ball a little too quick, and Rose City has the ball again. And like we said, San Fernando are giving them a little bit more space to play from the back. But once they hit this part, that's when the pressure comes in. And they're making it very easy for San Fernando with those types of passes.
Rodriguez looking to send the through ball over the head of Cristo. Doesn't get there, and Rose City able to go ahead and cut this one off.
A little bit of frustration right there from San Fernando. Like I said, when you don't put them in, that starts to get to you in your head because you feel like you should be winning by more, but instead you're only up by one. We're seeing them make some silly passes again from that frustration that they can't put the second one in.
That's the key point, right? I think you hit it on the dot. It feels like they should be up by more. Should be up by more with the goals that they've put to waste, but it's still just a 1-0 affair, and it could evaporate in a heartbeat. And you got to give it to Rose City as they've been battling off, right, with the limitations they've had so far, and they still are hanging in a 1-0 affair. Manayan goes back here with Vaughn, swings it over here with Eric. Has Youth Exodus if he wants him still pushing forward. And then gets a good ball here for Cristo Deras. Goes back here with Romero, back to Juve, back to Romero. See if he goes with Junior Cozy. Back to Juve. Now Romero. Romero. See if Cristo has options and he goes back to Freddy. Juve. Long ball here looking for Zurich. It goes over him and looking also for Urban Rivas and won't have a throw in.
And the last transition by San Fernando, you could see 10 of Rose City players behind the ball with only one guy up top trying to maybe start a counter. But all of Rose City, I feel like now just defending that, scoreline, which is weird because they're down by one goal. And you think they would try to make more of an effort, but it seems like right now they're just comfortable without the ball.
When they do have the ball, it's just passing it around. No clear option or idea of what it is that they want to do, and they give the ball away exactly as they did so there. Great opportunity here now for San Fernando. Junior Cozy has 3 defenders on him. Decides to go ahead and put the brakes on him and goes all the way back to Doof Exodus. Doof in the middle now with Beto Rodriguez. Rodriguez has options with his to his right if he wants him. He goes to Urban Rivas. That's exactly that. Rivas chases it down, puts the ball in front of him now. It goes in the middle with Zurich. Zurich sends a through ball here looking for Romero, and it's a little too long, and we'll have a goal kick.
Yeah, it seems like Rose City will be the team that's on top on the scoreboard when it's playing it smart, trying to get this to halftime and maybe the second half really uh, punch up the gears as far as intensity. And San Fernando, with that frustration of not being able to put more on there, they seem like the team that wants more at least in this first half with 10 minutes to go.
Yes, Rose City. I mean, The best thing that could happen to them is to go at half just still down 1-0. But here comes San Fernando, jersey being tugged. Could be a yellow card, and we are having our second yellow card of the day.
Hmm.
It's going to be to number 4, Rose City.
Yeah, it was a necessary foul. The guy was just gonna take off. It was gonna be a 4v2 situation in the back. So one of those necessary sacrificial yellow cards.
So for a free kick here for San Fernando, Zurich, Irvin Rivas around. There are one, two, three, now 4 Rose City players on the wall. Referee blows his whistle. Shot's going to be taken over the crossbar and a goal kick.
Yeah, horrible free kick. Goes too much underneath. Ball just goes very, very wide.
Zurich coming in, the number 7 of San Fernando Valley. 1-0 game so far. No exciting plays. I mean, the goal wasn't even exciting, I'd say, but it's still a 1-0 lead in favor of San Fernando.
Yeah, if you're San Fernando, you don't care if it makes you jump with joy. The goal went in, and that's all that matters. And I feel like that set the tone for the game. Then the penalty happened. They missed it, and we've had more from San Fernando most of the game. But the score's still 1-0.
It looks like they have at least one player on the bench through Rose City. So they have reinforcements arriving a little tad late, but they are arriving. Ball's going to be opened up here with uh, ball that gave it right back in possession of San Fernando. They take advantage of it. They have them badly positioned, but it's going to be back in possession of San Fernando Valley. Here's Junior in the middle with Cristo, and the ball's going to be recovered very nicely by Rose City. And Freddy Romero gives it right back to Cristo, opens it up with Zurich. He's going to go ahead and cut inside to his right, still going cross is going to be taken. And corner kick number 6, it's going to be in favor of San Fernando.
Rose City playing with fire in this play. They try to go off touching like they've been doing, give the ball to San Fernando and put themselves in a tough position, but managed to come out of it with just a corner kick.
Corner kick here. Ball's going to be crossed to the second post, headed and wide for Cristo. It's a second or third time they go to that second post and they can put that one away.
It's the second time they go to that second pole, the third time that there's a guy by himself, and the third time that those guys can't put it in. So now this is starting to become an issue for San Fernando because they're not going with enough conviction when they clearly should be up by more than just one goal.
Yeah, it's the goals that you don't make ends up affecting you in the long run. And for San Fernando, it's affecting them in terms of it's just a 1-0 lead. Martinez with the ball. Goes further back here.
As we approach the 40th minute of the game, Rose City again seems to have calmed down, settled with the idea that this is what they're going to try and do. As
It's just he shot there taken by number 10. He saw the keeper off his line. It bounces all the way over, but it's that turf bounce that made us gasp for a goal kick.
slowly misreads what the ball's going to do, and it does a weird bounce, and it almost ends up in the back of the net. But again, Rose City, that's what they're going to keep doing for the rest of this half, just playing at the back, trying hopefully to get something as we just saw to tie this game.
And here comes San Fernando. Strike! Cavamian with the shot, and it goes just wide. That's the second shot that he takes that goes inches away from the goal.
If you look at the replay and put them side by side, it's almost the exact same play he did on that first shot. And the puck goes in the exact same position. Unlucky for him, because he's tried that twice already, and it's almost been a goal for San Fernando.
Inches away, but no avail. And here comes Martinez once again. And Grado opens it up. We have a long ball here and in possession of it now, San Fernando.
Again, nothing, just jumping the line, hoping an attacker's there to maybe get lucky with a rebound, maybe get a good first touch and put something in the back of the net. But Rose City, that's been their plan these past 40 minutes. They started off actually trying to control the ball, and then after that penalty is like they just lost it.
Here they come once more. Number 95 goes in here and tries to send the through ball. Flag does go up, and a great save by Vaughn. But the flag goes up offsides, and it just shows how lethal they could be.
Very, very tight, but I think the referee gets the right call. But again, the first time we see Rose City attacking San Fernando with more people and or equal amounts of people, and they almost got something there. So Rose City needs to try that a little bit more if they want to.
As Cozy beats the keeper, keeper's off his line, crosses, taking Sulik has an opportunity. Goal! For San Fernando Valley FC, it's 2-0. As Sulik able to go ahead and put that one in the back of the net. It was his third time the charm, and a great ball by Junior. He beats the defender with the speed. It's 2-0.
Yeah, it seemed like the goalie had the ball and then he didn't have it. Cody doesn't care. He takes the ball to the side, pushes it back in the middle where the attacker just comes in and puts it in the back of the net for justice to be served for San Fernando, who had tried more in this first half and are now two up.
Just shows you the talent that Junior, number 11 for San Fernando Valley, has, right? It's the speed, it's the ability to win the ball back, it's the presence of mind of sending the cross through, and it takes a lot from Zurich as well to have the calm and presence to not get desperate and blow that one away. And it's 2-0. Great
We're
stuff.
just praising Rose City for finally doing something different up top. The second goal for San Fernando comes in. It's just how the game is.
You can't knock them for trying. They're trying, but San Fernando seems to be the better team so far in the first 45, or just about 2 minutes before halftime. As Cozy has control, back to Juve. And here comes Cristo once again. It could be an opportunity they're looking for. It's 3v3. Cozy making the overlapping run. Cristo decides to go ahead and not give it to him. As Zurich to his right. Down goes Cristo, but the referee says play on. Zurich has possession of it. Goes back here with Freddy Romero. Excuse me. Yeah, it was Freddy Romero. Back to Zurich. Back to Romero. Back to Rivas.
Yeah, San Fernando should have just stopped the play there and hopefully get a free kick with more guys up top. They decide to play it, and Rose City comes back.
Yeah, the official gave the advantage, but sometimes the
The
advantage
free
could
kick
be
is a
costly.
better
Yeah.
advantage.
Zurich, now shot's going to be taken. Now he's feeling himself even more after that goal. It's going to go over the crossbar for a goal kick.
Yeah, he keeps trying that play, and hopefully he could just score a goal in the second half.
As the official wastes no time, blows his whistle, it is halftime. All San Fernando Valley, folks. 2-0 the score line. Don't go anywhere. We'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll come back for the second half. It's 2-0 in favor of San Fernando Valley as you're watching UPSL Soccer presented by Futboleando. Let's click it.
Dr. Melody Daniels. I'm a physical therapist and I'm the owner of Olympia Physical Therapy and Performance. We're a proud sponsor of the San Fernando Valley Football Club. So I started Olympia 3 years ago now. And we started because I was working at a college at the time, and I was working with a lower resource school. And I just felt like there were things that these athletes weren't getting that I wanted to provide for them. And I've always had a passion for helping the community and having folks who maybe didn't have the education or the resources to become the better versions of themselves to help them with that. So when I started the company, we actually started out of a storage unit underneath my apartment, and I just teams, and now we function 50% in the clinic and then 50% on the field. So we do a lot of outreach where we go out to camps, we go out to practices, games, and we also have those folks that we see in their practice and games. They come into the clinic and we rehab them in the clinic. So we like to function kind of 50-50, both field and in the clinic. So we like to function kind of 50-50, both field and in the clinic. A lot of what we do is very educational because we feel like there's a huge gap in athletes really understanding their body. I think it's getting better, but I know when I was playing sports, all this education, things like that. So our videographer 50% in the clinic and 50% on the field. It's important for us to have 50% in the clinic and 50% on the field. It's important for us to have these partnerships with different teams. When we reach out, we have those initial conversations, but I think with San Fernando, what we really loved is whether they want to or not, I think it's important for Fernando. What we really loved is whether they want to or not, I think it's important for them to have the ability to reach the highest levels resource-wise. And so when we partnered with them after reaching out and just through email, call, text, we really felt like so anyone who has a surgery through the club, we see them full time and we treat them like professional athletes. And so we're treating them multiple times a week and they're getting a full hour with me one-on-one. And so we've seen anything from like meniscus to ACL to neck to back pain. And we just give them the ability to come in and see me multiple times a week and get their rehab in. We also did do a performance testing clinic with them. So with their academy team, we had a day where we had all of our physical therapy students, PTs, our training staff came, and we set up a clinic where they rotated through different stations, and one station was a physical therapy assessment, and then the next station was like performance testing where we tested their strength and gave them the data. We tested their power, so we did force plate testing, and then we had an agility section where one of my PTs took them through soccer specific agility tests, and we talked about, based on where they're at and collegiate and professional levels, what they should shoot for and why agility is important in soccer. And so we like to do that, and I think it gives gives the team a place to come and be able to take care of their bodies, but it also helps the coaching staff to really understand what kind of team they have. I think a lot of teams are not yet utilizing data and utilizing the science that we have so that data we hope will be able to. I think Today was a great example of why I love what I do. One of our long-term rehabs, he's an ACL. He's in his like 8th to 9-month range and he's getting close to his return. And so to have spent so much time with someone, treating them multiple times a week, you know, I see them through the full spectrum. So I see them right after surgery when they're in crutches and they're not allowed to walk, to today when we actually had him on the field and he was playing soccer again. And so for me to be part of that process and to help them through the steps and then see them go back to doing what they love at such a high level. We pride ourselves in trying to get our athletes back to 100%, but even like 110%. So we work on the deficits that maybe they had prior to the injury. So to see him come back stronger and better than he was before the injury, I think for me is everything. And so that's why I love what I do. It's exciting to see other people reach their potential and then knowing I was part of that process.
Armando Roofing Inc.
Mi nombre es Yesenia. My name's Yesenia, with Armando's Roofing Inc., owner as well.
Digamos que desde muy chico yo empecé a trabajar. Me tocó navegar con un papá alcohólico y tenía una familia grande, digamos, que sacar adelante. En ese caso me tomé yo la responsabilidad. De allí decidí emigrar para este país a buscar oportunidades. Después de trabajar en diferentes oficios, ninguno llenaba mis expectativas hasta un día que llegó una persona a ofrecerme si quería trabajar. Y fue cuando llegó la oportunidad de aprender roofing. El primer día me enamoró de este trabajo y hasta la fecha sigo enamorado de él. Saqué mi licencia, empezamos a construir esta compañía. Orgullosamente con mi hija, pues estamos dándole servicio a la comunidad aquí en San Fernando Valley y todos sus alrededores. Bueno, ahorita estamos aquí en Pasadena, el centro de Pasadena. Aquí estamos en este edificio histórico, haciéndole renovación a su techo del edificio. Este supuestamente era donde tenían caballos en los tiempos pasados. Ahora están remodelándolo para hacer un estudio de música, grabación. Parte de estos proyectos históricos, hacemos comerciales también. Nuestro enfoque es residencial, pero también estamos entrenados para hacer este tipo de proyectos.
I was, studying music, anything music. I was trying to build guitars, do guitar craft, woodworking, until one day I got injured, and unfortunately that kind of put a stop on that career path. Didn't know what I was gonna do after that. I was healing from surgery and mentally and everything. When my dad got his license, slowly started asking me to help him out with some tasks. I just did it, I didn't think much of it. And when I was growing up, seeing him as a roofer, I was a kid. We lost my mom when I was little. At times we didn't have somebody to watch us. We would, go on rides with him and go take a look at some jobs and go get some materials. So I would show up at the distributor, and sometimes in the summer, and when I got older, I would pick up some shifts in the summer. It was definitely a bonding experience. I got to see it firsthand, the hard work that he would do when I was growing up. And the next thing I knew, Armando's Roofing was born, Originally that wasn't the plan, but that second opportunity was kind of a blessing in disguise, so to speak. It gave me a new career path. I fell in love with everything roofing, started researching, and trying to learn everything I could possibly learn. Our mission is basically to innovate, to build solutions beyond roofing. Yes, we're a roofing company. We wanted to be more than that. We wanted to provide something to the community. Somebody wants to learn English. In the future, I see internal class, like English classes, having teachers that are involved. If language is a barrier, to be able to communicate. And then having a warehouse, being able to provide a larger space and creating careers, not just jobs, but career opportunities.
All right, folks, and we are back. Second half actions of this one between the San Fernando Valley FC and Rose City. It's been all San Fernando Valley, 2-0 the score line here. Thank you so much for joining us and tuning in today, folks. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. There's a million and one things you could do, but you're here with us today. My name is Jose Duran alongside Francisco Barboza via the home of your San Fernando Valley FC, Futboleando. Don't forget to like and subscribe our multi-streaming platforms. As Drew Factualist has possession of it, has Cozy if he wants and decides to go to him. Junior closes it and very well defended. And now we're going to have a corner kick. Our seventh corner kick of the day, all belonging to San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, let's see if Rose City had been saving themselves the first half to give it all their second half. They kind of were pleasant with the scoreboard in the first half, and they seem to stop what their initial game plan was. Let's see if they can try and put something on the scoreboard to get some momentum going.
Cross with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 San Fernando Valley players in the box. It's put all the way through and punched away by the goalkeeper. Ingrado looking to get things going, but the ball's going to be fine all the way back to Juve Exilis and clears it all the way back to Irvin Rivas. Cozy, great ball put through all the way through Cristo, and it goes over the crossbar for a goal kick.
Thought there was a deflection on the defender, but now watching the replay, you can tell he just kind of hit the ground and the ball at the same time, and the ball did a weird effect, and it goes out of bounds for a ball for Rose City. Again, this is a kind of similar play they had in the first half where they like to start the ball on their feet from the back, slowly move their way up. But again, they seem to just play it quick at the back and try to skip over the midfield, and it didn't work for them in the first half. Let's see if they come up with something else on the second half. San Fernando, you know, they like to pressure the ball at all times. They like to keep the ball in possession, and they start the second half the same way, with the same intensity with that they ended the first half. Seems like they wanted more, even though they're already two goals up.
Here they come once again. Zurich Still pushing forward and very well defended up into the end. And that's going to be a foul in favor of Rose City.
Zurich, which was the player that did the most, I think, on the first half after Junior Cozy. He's been trying to do that um, go out, cut back in shot. And he got very close in the first half, and let's see what he wants to do now in the second half. But he was definitely, I think, the best player for San Fernando that first half.
And here comes Rose City. The ball stays behind them. Irving goes down. And referee says it's going to be because of a foul.
Yeah, great through ball there from the midfield to the attacker. The ball does a weird bounce and gets away from him, and then he kind of trips the defender, and that's an easy foul for the ref to call. But nice ball from Rose City, who finally tries something different, a through ball, and it almost paid off for them. And that's how quickly things at this level can change. Just one good pass, two players connect, and the score just changes immediately. So there's a hope
The other of the afternoon. The second one for Rose City is to number 12 as he takes down a San Fernando Valley player.
I think foul would have been enough. I think the ref thinks he's going a little bit too hard. Seemed just like a part of the game type foul. Didn't seem like it was some ill intent as the player's still on the ground. So maybe the ref saw something that we didn't see here on the replay.
James Beto Rodriguez now back on his feet, but he definitely wanted to see the third goal, but away that would pretty much put this one away. Zurich overlapping run by Irvin Rivas. He's going to go ahead and cross this one through. Zurich back in possession, goes back to Irvin Rivas, comes back from the offside side and is clear with Rich.
And we didn't see no substitutions during that halftime for San Fernando. We definitely didn't see no substitutions for Rose City either. So it's still the same 22 that were on the field in the first half. But as San Fernando takes advantage of that well stacked bench that they have, let's see how that begins to factor in this game. So calls for
No.
Alberto, que vaya uno al primer palo, ¿no?
And it's going to be for San Fernando.
first half, we saw the corners always going to that second pole, and there was always a guy by himself. Junior Cozy had there by themselves, didn't take advantage of it.
First posed by Junior. It's going to be a goal kick for Rose City. Play it really fast here with number 10. Looking to switch things through and very well defended there by Eric. Here comes Gabriel Mier. Still pushing forward is Gavi. Now back to Zurich. Goes with Gavi once again. Hands it off. Great ball here. Flag does stay down. Zurich now goes back to Cristo. Back to Gabriel. He has a space, trying to create some space. Steps on it. Still going. Shot's going to be taken deflected into the hands of the goalkeeper. Now, from Rossi. Back up thing now. Verde with possession. Great ball here now. Number 12 cuts inside. Tries to get some space on it. Very well defended by San Fernando Valley. And here comes the counter attack they're looking for with Juve Exodus. Tries to send the through ball here for Junior Cozy, and it's cut away immediately. Here's Rodriguez. Rodriguez still pushing forward, still going Rodriguez. And the ball's floating away by Rose City. Trying to send it through ball, nothing there. Seems like they're just have everything going for them into the last part of the field. They can't find that connection up top for Rose City.
Yeah, but at least they're trying something different in the second half. Seems like the coach really said, let's try to get something going. If we're gonna lose, let's at least lose trying, and that's a respectable thing from Rose City, who we've seen them a little bit more on the outside of the field this second half.
And gone in the second half. $35 to go. Here's Rivas.
Get back on his feet and look for his teammate.
Yeah, Cozy coming up now on to the first pole. Ball's going to be put here second. Chest it down. Deflected very well nicely by the defender of Rose City. And City in California. Makeawa opens things up here now. Great move by Mejia. Drew defending. Number 10 all over him now. Great move now. Still going. Great defending. It's thrown away by Richmond Ian. Drew Exilus now. Mejia goes to this captain. Opens it up now with Martinez. And here comes Rose City. Cross through here. Vaughn off his line. Gonna let it go all the way through for a goal kick. They were claiming for a deflection there, but the official all over it. Goal kick.
Yeah, we don't see nothing on the replay. I think the attacker was just trying to bait the ref, who was in a better position, and makes the right call.
Second half actions here. You're watching San Fernando Valley FC soccer via Futboleando, the home of San Fernando Valley FC. As a substitution gearing up here. Isaac Flores getting ready to come into the game. We'll get restarted. Here's Beto Rodriguez. Opens it up now with Irvin Rivas. So not exactly sure what's going on. Juice Exodus seems to have been missing his shin guard. So San Fernando be number 19, Gabriel Mier. Entering the game, number 17, Isaac Flores. So very energetic is Flores. San Fernando extend the lead, put this one away, turn there, and down goes the Rose City player. Los Macaagua. So free kick foul. Mejia taking care of this one. It goes to number 19. This tries to go short here and cut away by San Fernando. Rich Renean goes with Freddy Romero. To find Junior Cozy with an assist to his name here. A goal scored by Zurich Cavamirian. As it takes Grado a second or two rather, to get back in his feet. It was a free kick foul in favor of Rose City. He gets us restarted. There's Martinez. Down goes the Rose City player. Referee says play on. Zurich has possession. As they open it up here with Youth Exodus. Junior Cozy pushing. Cozy gets away from one, gets away from two, can't get away from his third defender. And is back in favor of Rose City. 17 minutes. Here comes Junior Cozy looking to extend the lead. And down he goes! And the official call in favor of San Fernando Valley. Take a look at the replay there for you. Clearly down. And we'll have a penalty kick in favor of San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, we had a penalty shot in the first half in the same, almost at the same minute, but for
same location too.
A very similar play too. Now it's San Fernando's turn, and let's see what happens.
We'll see if Junior decides to go the same route as to his left or to his right. It's Cozy, the San Fernando player, taking on the officials. Ready to go ahead and blow his whistle. Junior gonna take it to with his foot into the back of the net. School by Junior Commando and take advantage of the PK. It's 3-0 in favor of your San Fernando Valley FC.
The goalie seemed shot right in the goal.
And entering the game is number 21, Mer. Great ball recovered by Irvin Rivas. Ball back to Cristo, still in possession of it is San Fernando Valley until they get depossessed of the ball. Deflection is going to be in favor of the home team. Back to Irvin Rivas. It finds Romero, tries to go ahead and send the through ball to Cristo Deras. Ball not still in bounds, rather. And recovered by San Fernando. Ready, what a great ball here. Gonna get it sent it through. And it's a third. Goal! For San Fernando Valley is Junior Cozy. Who else? Second goal of the afternoon. 2 goals, 1 assist, stamping himself as the Futboleando MVP of the game. What a play.
Yeah, what a play. Nice through ball to the attacking side on the right side. Puts it in. Junior Cozy beats his defender with that speed of his. Taps it in. Makes it 4-0 for San Fernando. And I think the game's done.
Yeah. 4-0 in favor of San Fernando. That wraps us up, if not already. It wasn't clear enough. Right? Bench is limited on the Rose City side. And here comes Rose City looking to go ahead and get a last minute effort. Cross is going to be deflected off of a Richmond header. But still Rose City looking to get involved here. Right outside the box, it feels like. Or was it a PK?
Thinking more PK.
No, he's outside. But he beat him. I mean, nothing Junior could do there. He's lucky he didn't take out the yellow card. So free kick for Rose City. 1, 2, 3 players in the box for the wall. For San Fernando. And Rose City still with possession of it. His exit here for San Fernando Valley.
To a Rose City team that has no subs, can make no changes. Let's see how this plays out in the game.
Yeah, this game's pretty much wrapped up already, right? Save the players for next week. You see just what 3 substitutions getting ready to come in for San Fernando. Logan Paredes, Matias Bravo, and I can't see from here the last player warming up, but yep, it is number 16 for San Fernando. Through ball here, number 7 leads it off, back heel pass all alone, and a great keeper effort there. It seems to look like a deflection. Referee says it's going to be a goal kick. So 3 substitutions. Beto Rodriguez hitting out, Irvin Rivas as well as Ristoderas. Into the game, number 16, number 9, Logan Paredes, and number 8, Matias Bravo. So now Rose City seems to have gotten comfortable on the field now that San Fernando has put this one away. Here comes Junior Cozy. He remains in the field of play. 2 goals and an assist, player of the game so far. Still Junior, still Junior. Tries to send the through ball here, but it's cut away very nicely by Rose City. Play on, says the referee. Here's Jay Hines pushing forward, still getting through. He's going to go ahead and get through the end line. Going to send the cross through. It's deflected, and we're going to have our 10th corner kick of the afternoon.
Yeah, it seems like Rose City really stepped up their game in the last couple of minutes. I don't understand why it had to take them for them to receive 4 goals to really try to do something different. Now they're taking a little bit advantage of the fact of all these substitutions, the little bit of time that it takes for them to get acclimated to the game. But why wait to be down by 4 to really try and make something else happen in the game?
30 minutes left. Well, 30 minutes into the second half.
And there's another substitution getting ready for San Fernando. So it's almost like an entirely new team on the field.
Yeah, we see Andre Morris getting ready to come in. Headed, it's going to be by Logan. Still in bounds. Cross is going to be put on through. What a cross and what a header. It goes just over the crossbar for a goal kick.
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he closed his eyes or he was so on top of the ball, but the ball literally hits him in the face, and he has no time to react. And by the time he wants to put anything on it, it just goes over the crossbar. But again, San Fernando almost with the 5-0.
And here comes Junior Cozy exiting the game. Great game by Cozy. 2 goals, an assist. Entering the game is number 22, Andre Morris. As he'll look to be lethal down the sideline. Less than 15 minutes to go here, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Jose Duran. Don't forget to like and subscribe our multi-streaming platforms. We'll have on YouTube and on Twitch as well. Play short here. Rose City now with control of it for now. And Jay Hines defending there. Kids just in the way, a throw in for Rose City. It's Martinez for Rose City. 4-0, and it's San Fernando defending their home turf once again. They're going to remain undefeated at home for the year. Isaac Flores. They're looking for him, and it's going to be back in possession of Rose City. Martinez now. It's 19 has possession of it. Long ball here and cleared away very well nicely. Back in possession of it is San Fernando with Manayan. Vaughn has it. Here's this one away. The wind definitely held that one through. So 4-0 in favor of San Fernando. They've been the better squad here tonight, and you gotta like what you're seeing from them on all fronts as they've been able to put 4 goals in the back of the net and defend the clean sheet as well at 0.
Yeah, the intensity of the game has kind of gone down. There's been a lot of substitutions for San Fernando, so they're adjusting to that shift. Rose City kind of just trying, but not doing nothing different really.
Offsides is the call, but absolutely, like you mentioned, the intensity has gone down here so far tonight. 4 goal the score line and a brand new team for San Fernando as they adjust to the game. We have 12 minutes to go here. Jay Hines with possession of it. Gives it up to Morris. Andre goes further back here with options as they cross it all the way through, but offsides is the call by the officials, but a great ball put there by
Great ball, and I think he was a little bit offside. And as we see a yellow card for number 8 for San Fernando, I think for something he said to the refs.
Here they come once again. Morris fakes. He's going to go ahead and take it. Still faking and can't get through it. I believe the yellow card was for the shot that he took last second, right after he blew his whistle. Bravo took the shot, and the referee wasn't too fond of that. Took out a yellow. Ball looking for Logan. Goes back here with Mer. Still going, gets off the cross line. Referee says nothing out of it. Goal kick.
Now you're starting to see a little bit of the Rose City players feeling that fatigue of having no substitutions, while San Fernando continues to push forward because they literally switched about half of their team. Rose City beginning to feel that fatigue, the stamina going, on top of that frustration of being beaten 4-0 and not being able to do nothing, nothing up top. We see some of the frustration even on their bench as their coach um, applauds their intensity, but not with the ball, but without the ball.
It's been just a sound game overall by the home team, and a great way to bounce back after a defeat last week. And see they're able to get a 5th goal under their belt. Good open run. Gonna go ahead and send the cross through all the way to the second post. Logan, the reception still going. And now, however, referee says it's gonna be an offside call.
Very late off. It looked like he was cleared. And I think he marked the second play as offside. And after watching it on the replay, it looks like it was the right call.
Through ball, they're looking for Rodas. Can't find him. As now they're pushing and shoving and things going on. As Rich Renee wasn't happy about number 12 from Rose City going at the goalkeeper. Referee does has a yellow on his And see if he goes to two. Did he take it out or he didn't take it out? I don't think he did, yeah. He faked out like he was and he didn't take out the yellow card, but
Again, more of that frustration from Rose City, who, when they failed to put any real game or play with any real intensity, any real anything, they resort to this. That's a frustration creeping up on you when you've been beating and you got nothing else to offer. So now they're just angry, trying to play hard, but that don't mean nothing when you have zero goals on your side.
and here comes San Fernando looking to possibly extend the lead to a fifth goal. Trying to send the through ball here for Andre Morris. Can't find him.
Morris he's been the player that came in. I think the last player that came in is he's been trying to get his goal. Seeing a good runs from him. Hopefully it pays off as we see.
Looking for Logan.
On the field, they got to resort to on the field. They got to resort to the San Fernando just needs to keep a calm head, move the ball around, and let the game finish. Only 5 minutes away.
And there was confusion too, right there. Players thought that was the second yellow taken out, but the referee didn't actually take out the yellow to number 12 on that altercation that we're discussing. He actually just pulled it back into his pocket and didn't take it out. Morris still going and defended out of the way, but it's definitely getting physical out there and hoping nobody gets hurt to get out of here.
Yeah, like I said, San Fernando needs to not bite that hook. Keep calm, move the ball around, let the minutes go by, and take the win.
Here's Flores with Rich Manayan. Swings it here. Back to Rich. Josh with Flores. Great turn by Flores. Still pushing Isaac. Opens it up and a great move here by the San Fernando Valley player. Deflected off of him, however, and a throw in for Rose City. Manayan switches it all the way to the opposite side with Jay Hines. Jay's pushing forward, still going. Gets it to Romero. And the ball stolen away by Rose City. Number 99, 95 with possession. Leaves it off to number 10 for Rose City. Could strike it from there. This sides to, and it goes over the crossbar for a goal kick. Less than 3 minutes to go now. Plus whatever the official wants to add on.
JC's going already.
So goal number 5 looking to make an appearance here for San Fernando as they look for last play. Cross is going to be through here, looking for Logan. Deflected off of a player is going to be a goal back in possession of Rose City. Referee says it's going to be a foul in favor of Pasadena. What are your thoughts of the game here, 4-0 so far?
Rose City wasted too much time on the first half. They started off asleep. San Fernando put a goal in really like the first 2 minutes of the game, and that kind of played the set the tone for the rest of the game. Then San Fernando keep trying on the first half, found all the goals in the second half. And Rose City, we never saw them really put much of a fight. And then with only 11 players, no ability to refresh their players on the field, they've just gotten frustrated, started to do some extracurricular activities in the field, didn't work. But San Fernando clearly all over this one. Now even playing with basically their bench and still dominating the game.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to digest a game like this that's been one-sided affair, but the team had an opportunity. Did Rose City with a PK, and that changed the complexion of the game. Fernando Valley looking to goal number 5. It's thrown away. Referee's going to go ahead and look at his watch. We're just about ready to go ahead and call this in away as the referee blows his whistle. It is a final 5-0 the score line. 4-0 the score line in favor of San Fernando Valley FC. That is a final here from the Sepulveda Basin Sports Complex. And wrapping up. Thank you so much for joining us. Being a part of favor of everyone of our broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Game to regardless of it, it was a victory nonetheless for San Fernando Valley. Great win to bounce back after a defeat, and they get the result here.
A one-sided affair, like you mentioned. It's tough when you don't have a full squad to play to give a good competitive match. If you're Fernando, you don't know you're gonna win the match. Give them another victory, and keep coming up the ladder for their division.
Yeah, that's it. They keep up pace with the standings. We're gonna go ahead and see what the first place team did throughout the games this weekend. But stay tuned. We'll go ahead and wrap things up here. It is a final 4-0 in favor of San Fernando Valley. Thank you so much for joining us on behalf of Francisco Barboza, the rest of the team here with Fubuleando. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe on multi-streaming platforms so we're able to go ahead and bring you more games like the ones we did tonight. Thank you so much, and until next time.